Hey mama, if you're listening to this, you might be carrying a secret that feels too heavy to speak out loud. You look like you got it all together, you serve at church, maybe you even lead a Bible study. You smile when you drop off the kids, but no one sees the other side of you, the one that comes out behind closed doors. At home, you are a completely different person. You yell, you explode, you scream at your kids, sometimes in their face. You tell them to shut up. You grab them too harshly. You throw things across the room. You smack them in anger, twist their ears, spank them in rage, and immediately after, you are hit with a tidal wave of shame. You cry alone in your room and you whisper, "God, what is wrong with me?" You feel scared and disgusted by your own reactions. You're terrified that someone might find out. You wonder if your kids would be better off without you. You feel unworthy, broken, and too far gone to be redeemed. You try to fix this on your own. You listen to podcasts, parenting books, download freebies, but nothing changes. You keep falling back into the same patterns, and it feels like you are stuck in a cycle that you can't break. You don't trust yourself anymore, and if you're honest, you are afraid of who you've become. But here's the truth, Mama. You are not beyond hope. You're not alone, and with God's help and the right support, you can change. I'm Elizabeth, a mom of 4 and an anger management coach for Christian moms. And inside my Calm Christian Mom coaching program, I guide women just like you through a powerful transformation. This isn't shallow behavior management. We go deep. We address your triggers, your stress, your mindset, your nervous system, and the spiritual root behind your patterns. We invite God into every layer and walk hand in hand towards healing. In just 12 weeks, you can become a completely different mom, unrecognizable. One who leads with patience, not panic. One whose children feel emotionally safe around her. One who cultivates peace. This summer, I'm offering a Calm Mama strategy session, a powerful 15-minute one-on-one coaching session designed to help you uncover the root of your anger and receive spiritual, emotional, and practical support. It's your chance to experience what coaching is like with me before diving deeper into ongoing support. If we both feel like the full program is the next right step, we can talk about what that looks like for you. You don't have to keep living like this. Your family is worth healing, and so are you. Use the link in the show notes to book the Calm Mama strategy session. Merry Christmas. I know that you're busy and you have a lot on your plate. Making memories for your family, spending time with your kids, wrapping presents last minute, and you find yourself stretched so thin, reactive, and easily angered. Maybe you've yelled at your kids a lot the past few days. Maybe you said things you wish you could take back. Here is something that you need to hear from my past clients.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I'm a mom to 4 girls, 11-year-old triplets and a 9-year-old. I work full-time at our elementary school, and my husband works 45 minutes away and stays out of town 3 nights a week. I completed the Calm Christian Mom course, and I have absolutely zero regrets about the investment. I've struggled with anger and reactiveness my whole life, and I have seen generational destructive anger in the women in my family destroy and tear apart families. I don't want that to be my story or my girls' stories. I learned so much throughout the course. I had so much support and accountability during the course that I'd never had before trying to do it all on my own. I saw changes within the first 2 to 3 weeks in how my children approached me. My relationships with my daughters have changed drastically. They aren't nervous to come and talk to me about something because they know that I will listen and respond rather than react. Family members notice changes and ask what is different. My husband isn't as apprehensive about talking with me about big things. I've learned to communicate my needs and expectations clearly. The tools that Elizabeth taught me during the course I now use on instinct rather than having to stop and think through my responses and reactions. The biggest question Elizabeth asked me was, if you do nothing in 5 years, what do your relationships look like? Mine are not good. I did something to change my story, and through changing my story, change my daughter's stories.
I'm Leah Williams, and I did the 12-week program with Elizabeth, the Calm Mom coaching, and here's a little testimonial. So when I joined with Elizabeth, I was without hope. I just had a deep anger happening. Just being a stay-at-home, homeschooling mom, I got a little lost there for a minute, just getting wrapped up in my kids' behavior and just letting it affect me on a deep level. And I just wasn't able to find my way out. And so that's when I came across Elizabeth. And truly, she was an answer to prayer and a godsend, because she just gave me a new foundation to stand on and just helped me to get myself back on the tracks that I knew I needed to be on. So I am forever grateful. Just that short period of time has just completely turned around my mothering and just my outlook, everything. She really helped me fix some cracks in my foundation that were starting to form. So I am so grateful.
Hey, this is Amber, and I want to share how life-giving Elizabeth's emotional wellness coaching program has been. I am homeschooling my son on the autism spectrum, who is also adopted and has a lot of trauma responses to things. And I found myself getting more and more short-tempered with him and irritated. And I knew that that was not going to be beneficial for our relationship or for his education and just for his emotional wellness. And so her program has been so good and life-giving at a time where I needed encouragement, but also accountability. We all know that change doesn't really come without accountability. So I highly recommend her program. The tools that I've learned, the insights, the things that I've been putting into practice have helped me so much be the mom that I want to show up for as I continue to homeschool my son. Thank you, Elizabeth, and all the accountability and encouragement and prayers. It has meant so much.
I have a few hard questions for you. Are you proud of the way that you're showing up for your husband and kids? Are you pleased with the attitude that you're bringing to your days? When you go to sleep at night, are you happy with how you handled yourself that day? 2024 is almost over. What kind of mom were you for your kids in 2024? Loving, kind, tender, patient, understanding, lighthearted, intentional, slow to anger, Christ-like, joy-filled, positive, playful. Or have you been going 0 to 100 in a split second, overreacting over the smallest things, screaming to the point where your throat hurts, hurting your kid physically in anger, saying things you wish you could take back? Your kids are avoiding being around you because you're acting in negative, reactive, angry, and even mean ways. Your kids call you a mean and angry mom. You find yourself constantly negative, grumpy, and unpleasant to be around, maybe even for yourself. Your head hits the pillow at night and you are filled with remorse, shame, guilt for all that happened that day. Your negative self-talk takes over and you feel like the worst mom in the world. Your anger is ruining your relationships with your loved ones. You feel like a constant failure, hopeless and stuck in your ways. You feel bitter, resentful, and defeated. You show up one way in public and a completely different way at home. And your husband says he misses the way that you used to be when he first married you. There is hope for you, my friend. Jesus has come into this world to give you hope and change your life. I want to take a few minutes to share with you about Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program. This program is for you if you're done being an angry mom and you're ready to start fresh in 2025. If you tried doing this on your own for a long time and you're still feeling stuck in your angry pattern, maybe you've read the books and listened to the podcast on controlling mom anger and none of it has worked. You've purchased past programs and you did not take action because everything felt too overwhelming and you didn't know where to start. You want to have a safe, and loving relationship with your kids and model grace and emotional stability for them. You've prayed for your anger to go away, but it's still there. You desperately want change and willing to put in the work to be the mom you want to be for your kids. Then Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program is for you. Though this program is not for everyone. It's not for you if you're not ready to become the mom that you desire to be. You're not willing to do the uncomfortable inner work because, yes, that is what is required. You want to continue to remain in negative mentality and allow things to remain the same. You're not ready to commit by investing the time, energy, and resources to change yourself. You feel happy with how the next 5 years will look like if you continue on a path doing what you're doing. Imagine you start your day feeling peaceful, grounded, and present. You go through your day with a sense of calm. You know how to calm down without having an emotional explosion on your family. You could easily ask for help without any guilt. You have a positive mindset and know how to take your thoughts captive. You go to bed feeling relaxed and confident, knowing that you did the best that you could for your kids and you showed up as the best mom for your kiddos. You had daily me time to recharge and restore without feeling any guilt. You felt empowered and in control of your own emotions and able to handle hard circumstances in a God-honoring way. You responded positively even when things did not go your way. You have a positive and close relationship with your loved ones. Your family enjoys being around you. The details about my coaching program are in the show notes. If you go to emotionallyhealthylegacy.com/coaching, you can learn everything you need to know how the program works and all the details about it. When you work with me, you learn the skills and the tools that you need to become an emotionally healthy mom. And you get to apply them for a lifetime. When you're done working with me, you get to carry these tools with you for the rest of your life. And the cool thing is that you naturally pass this on to your children too, because you are their biggest influence. My program is 100% money back guarantee. If you show up and you do the work, I guarantee your results. And if you do the work and you do not see positive changes in your life, I will give you a full refund at week 12. So my friend, you have absolutely nothing to lose. I want these changes for you. I want you to start the new year fresh, feeling hopeful and excited. I want to help you become the mom that God is calling you to be. Nothing is going to change if nothing changes. You matter so much to your family. You are so valuable, my friend. You are irreplaceable. You are worth the investment in feeling supported because you are the most impactful person in your family and you're worth investing so that you can lead a new example and model emotional stability to your children. Your children do deserve a mama who is happy and enjoys her life, who walks through her days feeling peaceful, calm, and grounded. I will link several full-length testimonials in the show notes of moms that have went through my coaching program and experienced a positive transformation. Let the new year be the year that you finally say yes to yourself and grow into the person you are truly, truly proud of. Overcome this anger and leave an emotionally healthy legacy. Gift your kids a regulated self in this coming year. Gift your kids a regulated mama. So if you're wondering if this coaching program may help you turn these troubles around and transform your family dynamic into something that feels good and something that you actually enjoy, then I want to strongly encourage to go to the link in the show notes and book your free consultation call. This is a free call where we get on Zoom for 45 minutes and you tell me everything that you're struggling with. And I will let you know if this program is the right next step for you. If not, I will point you in the right direction. Either way, you will leave this call knowing the next steps to ending reactive anger patterns and destructive behavior. If this program is the next right step for you, you could literally be going into 2025 with a completely different family dynamic. You could leave these struggles in 2024. I know this might sound impossible based on how you feel right now. I wouldn't sound so confident in saying this if I did not see these positive changes happen over and over again with my clients. I want you to go to the show notes or to emotionallyhealthylegacy.com/coaching to book your free consultation call. I promise you, motherhood does not have to be this hard.
Hi, my name is Megan. I am a mother of 4 boys. I first found Elizabeth when I realized I was really struggling with how I was behaving around my children. I had been listening to a couple of different podcasts when I found hers, and it really hit home with me, and especially where we had some similarities with boys and raising a family and being mean to them when you didn't mean to, but you had a hard time controlling it. And the thing that she said that really made me sign up for the program was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And when I thought about it, I thought I would probably be divorced and trying to figure out who was going to pick up which kid when on what weekend. And that scared me enough that I decided to sign up for the program. I had been in several different counseling situations, tried medications, nothing seemed to help. I really was craving a spiritual element with my progression in trying to be a better mother, and Elizabeth provided that for me. And I would highly recommend this program as I continue to work with her to improve how I act around my children.
God's got it on my heart, and He's just not letting it go. So I'm going to listen and trust that somebody needs to hear this encouragement and challenge. I encourage you and I challenge you to do the hard thing, to fight the battle that you know God is calling you to fight, and to fight it with confidence, trusting in Him that God's already won that battle. A year ago, I started fighting a generational curse, something that I have struggled with my entire life and that I have seen destroy families, destroy marriages, destroy relationships with siblings and cousins and nieces and nephews. I've seen it just cause utter chaos and destruction. And God placed it upon my heart through several sermons, gentle nudges, through an amazing coach, a Christian mom who has followed her calling. But God basically told me it was time, that I was created for this moment. And last year, and continuing probably for the rest of my life, I said, God's already claimed this victory, and He has created me perfectly for this, to battle this, and that I'm not doing it alone. And I started battling my anger, and I am a different person than I was a year ago. I'm a different person than I was when I started this course. And my home is different. My relationship with my husband is different. My relationship with my kids, friends, other family, it's different. So I'm encouraging you to fight the battle that you're scared to fight. And you don't have to do it alone. God's got you. He's right there with you fighting that battle. He's already won. He has already claimed victory. He's just asking you to step out in obedience and have faith in Him. If this message hit home at all for you, I would love to walk alongside you and pray for you as your friend. And celebrate victories, no matter how small they are. I would love to pray for you and celebrate those victories.
My name is Jessica, and I am one of the moms that won part of your coaching. And I just wanted to say thank you for that. I have been able to apply so much of that material to my life as a mom and been able to show up for my kids in stressful situations, and triggers that would normally send me over the edge have been so much easier. And I have been able to use so much of what you teach. And I just don't know if others will hear this, but if not, I hope that you will share from another mom that there is hope for people that may be so deep into the postpartum period of rage and just that time of craziness with little bitty kids, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and the light is even more brighter when they use your program, because I didn't think that I could be the great mom that I am And I've used so many of your things, and I just apply a lot of what you teach in your podcast, and I go back to the material all the time. And I really wanted to just say thank you. You are an answered prayer for me.
If you want to experience the transformation that these mamas shared in their testimonials, then book your free consultation call using the link in the show notes. I cannot wait to connect with you and support you on this journey, walking alongside you as God transforms your life and your family dynamic. Have a happy 2025, and again, Merry Christmas. Hey mama, do you find yourself snapping over the smallest things, like spilled milk or constant whining, then feeling horrible afterwards? If you're tired of losing your temper and you want to show up with more patience, I have something for you. It's a free training called How to Be More Patient with Your Kids so you're not screaming over spilled milk. Inside, I'll walk you through 10 simple things you can start doing today to become a calmer, more Christ-like mom, even on the hard days. To get it for free, just leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and send a screenshot to hello@emotionallyhealthylegacy.com. Or if you'd rather skip the wait, you can grab it right now for just $27. The link is in the show notes. Let's help you become the peaceful, patient mom your kids need.